Something is wrong. I can't believe that in my whole lifetime, the Naira has lost its value. Good day, my dear listeners. Thanks for joining. Here is another shocking news coming from a former president of Nigeria, Olusegun Obasanjo, stating that something is wrong. He says he can't believe that in his own lifetime, the Naira has lost its value. Moving on to the full details, kindly please ensure you like, subscribe to this channel and share. Former Nigerian President Olusegun Obasanjo has reiterated his persistent call for the adoption of a single African currency, highlighting the detrimental effect of the continent's dependence on the US dollar. According to a report by the Nigerian Tribune, on Tuesday, September 8, 2025, Obasanjo warned that Africans' over-reliance on foreign currencies continues to weaken local economies and hampers the continent's overall development agenda. Speaking at the ongoing Intra-African Trade Fair, IATF 2025 in Algeria, during a fireside chat moderated by CNBC Africa's Fifi Peters, Obasanjo expressed deep concern over the decline of the Naira. He described Nigerian's currency as having lost its intrinsic value, saying Nigerian's currency today is not worth the paper it is printed on. He reflected on the dramatic shift in the Naira's value over the decades, recalling that in 1979, after leaving office as military head of state and venturing into farming, one Naira was equivalent to $1.80, almost $2. Today, $1 is equivalent to about 1,600 Naira, he stated, underscoring the severe depreciation. Obasanjo questioned the decisions and policies that led to such a decline, asking, "What have we done to devalue our currency to this extent? Something must be wrong." I cannot believe that in my whole lifetime, the Naira has become so devalued that it is not even worth the paper it is printed on. His comment painted a stark picture of the financial challenges facing Nigeria, reflecting concerns over both macroeconomic mismanagement and the broader impact on trade and investment. As the chair of the IATF Advisory Council, Obasanjo also addressed Africa's over-dependence on foreign currencies, particularly the US dollars and the euro. He argued that such reliance is unnecessary and has negative implications for intra-African commerce, emphasizing the importance of continental financial autonomy. He praised the African Export-Import Bank, Afreximbank, for championing the Pan-African Payment and Settlement System, PAPS. This system enables businesses across Africa to conduct transactions directly in local currencies, reducing reliance on external currencies and fostering smoother trade between African nations. Obasanjo's statement at the IATF 2025 highlights a persistent concern: the need for African nations to adopt mechanisms that strengthen local currencies, promote economic sovereignty, and reduce dependency on foreign monetary systems. By advocating for a unified African currency, he envisions a financial framework that could enhance trade, support sustainable development, and safeguard the continent against the vulnerabilities associated with dollar and euro dominance. My dear listeners, moving on to the moving on to the comment section, the first comment here says, Baba, you contributed your own to the factor of our problems in Nigeria. Just be looking to contribute or minus from it. We shall all salvage it together. A comment here says privatization policy. Led us to this. Your regime privatized everything and today we are not producing again. We are only consuming as a nation. If you can help us to retrieve most of the assets so that a giveaway time to increase our local production as a nation. A comment here says so many negative things can be said about OBJ and he knows this. But what is left of him is trying to make amends, love him or hate him. He passes he passes his message. Last comment here says Nigeria, the country what that you did what once during your time. As the time goes, you come, abuses the old position after you. My dear listeners, now I've come to the end of our today's news. Please do drop by at the comment